Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a good Tuesday. We're winding it down, and I am back in the studio. I spent some time in here earlier today, and then I'm just really excited about working on this new piece that I am doing, and I wanted to get back in here and do some work tonight, and then pop on here and say hi, and let you guys see a little bit of what I'm doing. This is the second series that this is the third horse of the second series of my Art for Horses for Freedom series. This is hand cut. I cut this wood, and the pieces are all two-sided. This piece, I haven't done a whole lot to the back side of it, but I wanted to do a patriotic. It's something I've wanted to do since I started doing the limited edition series last year, and my goal now is to hopefully have it done by the 4th of July. But I have I initially spray painted it, and then I did the light and fluffy TCW. It's molding paste, and I had created stencils, handmade stencils that I made the tail and the mane and the ears and an eye, and used that light and fluffy stencil, that molding paste on it, so it raises the surface. I love working in raised textural surfaces and mixed media. And then I got a stencil. So that's kind of interesting. It's a cake stencil that I've held on to for a long time and knew I wanted to use it for something, and decided that I wanted to do it abstractly, but I do want to retain some of the integrity of our American flag here as we celebrate our anniversary or our birthday of the United States. And it does symbolize freedom. So I wanted to retain the integrity of keeping the stripes red and white, and the blue background with the white stars. So what I did is I planned out my pattern here, or kind of design. And what I want to do is I want to build the surface up with layers here. Hey Susan, thank you so much. I want to build the layers up with layers of paint, and but I needed to figure out where I was going, where I'm going to go when I get to the top, basically. So I went ahead and laid in with a spray paint, with a white chalk spray paint. I laid in the stencil, and then I used another stencil right back here. I've got it. Another cake stencil for these stars, and then I brought the stars down here, and then these stars I brought over here, and then the blue legs. So now what I'm doing is I'm starting now to play with the paint. I am working with, I just got these brand new Arteza gouache colors. They're much more vibrant and saturated than the ones that I am familiar with working on, so I was really excited to get them. And then I also am working with Arteza's acrylic paints. So what I did is I just pulled out, I don't know if you can see all this, but I pulled out a bunch of different colors of blue and a bunch of different colors of red, and I've got different colors of white. And that's my plan. So I'm gonna keep layering this and keep building it up, and probably retain this. I mean, who knows? Sometimes I change it as the piece starts to take, kind of does its own thing. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about it so far. I initially thought I would go dark to light as far as the values, and then bring in light values of red, and then go dark values, and then go light again, and then finish up with dark on the bottom. But I already am kind of adjusting that, and I think what I'm going to do is try to keep the dark values around the actual form of the horse, with some other abstract pieces that I've done. As I look at them and I study them, I think it's going to make it more interesting. It still has that abstract impressionism characteristic definitely to it, but just being around horses so much, they're abstracted so much. I think that form, that's what I want to say, the element of art that I feel like I'm missing in my work right now that's not very strong is form, and form is shading. Form can be three-dimensional, but it's that illusion of shading that creates that shape. And so that's what I'm going to try to work extra with this one. And I'm going to time lapse it. So I'll post it on here when I get done. It'll definitely be on my Instagram. And if you're not already a fan of my Julie the Artist Facebook fan page, please, and you have a Facebook account, jump over there, like me. Don't worry, I don't blow your feet up with a whole bunch of stuff. I probably only post, even on a busy day that I might be on there a lot, maybe not more than probably 5 or 6 posts. I'm really trying to keep it to art that I'm creating or talking about. And then I do post some things that I find, if I find art and education or learning or therapy, which is what I specialize in, art-assisted therapy and horse-assisted therapy for high-risk youth and victims of sexual abuse, exploitation, and trafficking. 100% of all of my artwork and my classes go to support the free of charge counseling, mentoring, retreats, on-site and off-site, as well as consulting and training that Beauty from Ashes Ministries, which I founded clear back in 2002, provide and to that populace, as well as the service providers of that populace. So by making a suggested donation, of course I'll take more than the suggested, or we will, it goes all into Beauty from Ashes. It doesn't even go into an account I have or anything like that. So yeah, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, if you would like to have one custom made for you, I've got someone right now that is interested in having me do a custom one of their horse, my interpretation. I would love to. It would honor me. I've got 3 more horses to do in this series. So let me know, or if you see a horse in this series, you can scroll back through my feed and see the first and second one. And if you're interested in it, please get a hold of me, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. At the very least, I hope to inspire the artist in you. All right, take care. Have a good evening. God bless.